They say silence speaks louder than words, but no one expected a whole festival crowd to go completely mute, you guys. Doechii hit the stage, gave everything, and was met with dead air. Not even a murmur, and the internet cannot stop talking about this, you guys. So let's get into this mess, you guys. Before this moment even hit the timeline, Anxiety had already blown up online. Doechii first dropped it back in 2019 as a rough bedroom recorded track using the same beat from Doechii's Somebody That I Used to Know. It never hit streaming, but over the years it gained a cult-like following and started popping off on TikTok. Fast forward to 2025, fans were begging for the full version, and she finally gave it to us, re-recorded and fully cleared. So when she performed it live at Poland's opener festival, it should have been a moment, you would think, because Anxiety wasn't just some underground fan favorite. It ate on the charts. After going viral on TikTok, the full version dropped in March 2025 and shot straight up the Billboard Hot 100, peaking at number 9 in the US and even higher in the UK, hitting at number 4. It quickly became Doechii's biggest hit to date and her first top 10 in both countries. And on YouTube, the music video racked up over 60 million views in just a couple of months, which is big numbers. On TikTok, clips using the sound have been used in hundreds of thousands of videos. It literally soundtracked people's breakdowns, glow-ups, and everything in between. So moral of the story, it was her biggest hit. So yeah, by the time she performed it at opener festival, the crowd definitely knew the song, which made their silence hit way harder. When Doechii reached the chorus and held out the mic, expecting the crowd to scream it back, it was crickets. Just straight up awkward eye contact and an atmosphere so still it almost felt staged.
Rolling Anxiety in 3, 2,
Sing it.
1.
Anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah. Anxiety, shake it over me. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety.
Fans captured this moment from multiple angles, and within hours, many of the clips had gone viral. People couldn't believe how unresponsive the crowd was, especially for a rising artist like Doechii with a huge digital footprint.
Shake it over me. Somebody's watching me. It's my anxiety.
And mind you, this is Doechii's biggest hit, and she was the most streamed female rapper for a period of time, and it was revealed that it was bots, because nobody is singing this like live, nobody even knows the song. And I feel like this song is called Anxiety, but it really gives me anxiety when I listen to it, and I'm really not hating at this point. And I feel like she kind of ruined the song, because the original song was much better. And she is really the most overrated artist in the industry, and I'm not even exaggerating at this point. She got a Grammy without even being known as an artist. She did sold 11K first week for her album. 11K, this is trash. And I feel like she's an industry plant.
Now that vulnerability may have caught people off guard. Some do argue that the crowd just didn't know the lyrics. Others think the crowd felt the weight of the performance and got stuck in the moment. And some came to Doechii's defense, saying that the silence was actually a sign of respect or even emotional overload. But the video quickly sparked a firestorm all over Twitter, where many questioned Doechii's reach and stats. 300 million monthly listeners don't know her most famous song. Not Miss 332 million. This person goes, I think the crowd had anxiety.
I would have cried personally.
2,
Sing it.
1.
Anxiety, keep on trying me. I feel it quietly, trying to silence me. Yeah. Anxiety, shake it over me.
Baby, why were they so quiet? They must have thought they were doing the mute challenge or something. Now, this happened at the opener festival in Poland. I'm trying to figure out what the problem was. Like, what did Doechii do to deserve the silent treatment? And you got some people saying that this confirms that she is an industry plant. Because how was this song so popular on TikTok to the point where people were begging her to release it after hearing the teaser over and over again? She promoted Anxiety so hard. There were so many collaborations, so many viral videos. Like, you could not open TikTok without hearing that song. There is no reason why Anxiety couldn't have been her Crazy in Love, but this right here is not giving Crazy in Love. It's giving amateur night at the karaoke bar energy. That being said, I wouldn't call Doechii an industry plant because she's been putting out music for years, but of course, y'all weren't checking for her until she blew up, but she's already had hits. However, some people do speculate though that Doechii used bots to boost the streaming numbers of Anxiety, which could explain why the song hits more online than it does in person, but
all over Twitter, people started tweeting, "I'm sorry, but this is how you know your music is just TikTok material. It isn't gonna last. Nobody will remember it, and for that matter, it doesn't even have a meaning anymore. Music used to be something." The way TikTok literally begged her to release the song, and now it's collectively hated. This is why artists should ignore their fans, because I remember her post asking if she should release it, getting like 9 million likes. Great song, just wrong crowd. The secondhand embarrassment I just felt. Love the song when it came out, but it just became overplayed. The song was good when it was unreleased and just on YouTube, being a song she made for fun. It's still good now, the meaning hasn't changed at all, some people just can't read between the lines, and it shows. On Instagram, the reactions were a little different. Her music is good and it's not TikTok music. It's just that now people have short-ass attention spans and only care about the popular songs. Doechii is talented as F. I personally am obsessed with her and think she is one of the best female rappers / artists of this decade. She's incredibly talented, and it's giving y'all just don't like hearing music from a dark girl with non-American style beats, but that's on y'all. People call her TikTok music, and don't listen to anything on that album other than Anxiety and Denial Is a River. Those are the two I skip now because I'm tired of them. The rest of the album is incredible. I wish people would stop trying to tear down her success when it's well earned. Now, there's been a lot of confusion online about whether Doechii's viral track Anxiety is really hers, and that's because the entire instrumental is based on Doechii's 2011 hit Somebody That I Used to Know, which itself samples a 1965 song called Seville by Brazilian guitarist Luiz Bonfa. So technically, Doechii's version is a song built over a song built over a sample. She did not steal the song, she just flipped a recognizable beat into something personal and emotional, and once everything got cleared legally, she released it properly. But the confusion came from how raw and DIY the original version sounded, which made people think it was unofficial. But in reality, she made it in 2019 and the internet just caught up. But whether this whole moment right here was stage nerves or a disconnected crowd or something deeper, the moment definitely has left people divided. They're saying Doechii may have a viral hit on her hands, but if a crowd won't sing along to your biggest song, what does this say about your place in the culture? And Doechii's been making waves lately, not just for her music, but also for some drama at Montreal's festival, where she stopped her set to speak up for Palestine, saying, "Y'all can't be scared to stand up for what you believe in, free Palestine." This was one of the first times Doechii dropped a big political message live, but some started debating whether artists should even get political on stage.
Free Palestine! What was you talking about? Y'all can't be scared to stand up for what you believe in. You can't be scared to say what matters. Free Palestine!
But this has been what's been going on with Doechii, you guys. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments down below. What do you think about her performance and how the crowd reacted? And also, what do you think about her recent geopolitical move that's been causing controversy? Let me know in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and as always, I'll see y'all in the next video.